Alright guys, it's Macca from Favourite Pokémon, and today I've got another top 5, and this is my top 5 favourite Pokemon of all the generations. In the top 5 spot, we've got Politoed. Politoed. That's the best impression I can do. I can't do any better than that. The reason Politoed is one of my favourite Pokemon is because in Gen 6 I got into competitive battling and I needed a solid water type in my team to like counter ice types, and Politoed had good bulk. You don't really see it in many teams, and it can just take a hit. It actually took a Bolt Strike from a Zekrom once, and that is fucking ridiculous really, considering it's a Zekrom. It's got a good moveset, learn Scald to like burn your opponents, Ice Beam, you can get that cheeky freeze, even though I get frozen more than my opponents do. And then Onclaw just to mess with them and protect, like to stall out. Its hidden ability is Drizzle, so obviously it helps out a certain other Pokemon on my top 5, like because it's weakness to fire, but Politoed is my 5th favourite Pokemon. In the number 4 spot, Venusaur. Back in the first generation, good old Kanto, I started with Bulbasaur, levelled him up to level 32 and evolved into the more impressive Venusaur. Venusaur is such a monster, and since Gen 6 came out and introduced fairy types, it's just made him so much more viable. He's got bulk, he's got special attack, he's got quite good physical attack, he's got a bit of speed on him, he can take a hit. His Mega gives him thick fat, which reduces ice and fire weaknesses by 50%. But the best thing I like about him is poison and grass, and he's a perfect counter to the little shit that is Azumarill. That is my number 4 Pokemon. In the number 3 slot, is Tyranitar. Sounds like a metal band. I know, doesn't it? Tyranitar is in the top 3 spot because in Soul Silver I used it for the first time in a playthrough, and it's got such good attack, such good bulk, and it's even got a good special move pool. So my competitive Tyranitar is a specially attacking one. It's got Ice Beam, it's got Earthquake just for coverage, but it's also my Stealth Rock setter, which is amazing because Stealth Rocks actually wins like quite a lot of Wi-Fi battles. The damage it can do is amazing. It's just such a good like looking Pokemon. It's cool, it's got good typing, ground and dark. Obviously there's the fairies and stuff which obviously hurt it, but it's just, it looks like a badass, and that's why it's number 3. In the number 2 slot is Scizor. The reason Scizor is number 2 is because back when I was a young lad, we didn't have all this Wi-Fi options. It was link cables, and finding another person who had Pokemon Gold and Silver and a link cable was ridiculous. So the only way you can get a Scizor is trading a Cypher with the metal coat, and then it's like hard to do anyway because obviously you can't find someone who hasn't got it, so it's really hard to get hold of. So I didn't actually get hold of one till Gen 6. But Scizor, it looks cool, it's got Technician, so it boosts its bullet punch from base 40 attack to base 80. It's priority as well, so it's going to hit first no matter what. It's got a new Mega, so it bulks its attack up and its defences. It can take a hit, it can give damage. Its only weakness is fire. What more can you ask for in a Pokemon? Number 1. Hydreigon. Hydreigon. It does actually sound like that, and it's awful. I don't like its crying anime. Hydreigon is number 1 in my top 5 favourite Pokemon for a lot of reasons. 1, it's the brutal Pokemon. Its Pokedex calls it the brutal Pokemon. It's got 3 heads, which are all controlled by the middle one, so it can attack you from 3 angles, knowing how to attack you. As soon as I saw this Pokemon, it was love at first sight. In Black and White 1, I had to have it. I just needed it in my team. As soon as I could find Dano, I caught one, I levelled it up, I stopped everything, didn't go to any more gym leaders, just fought in the wild, just levelled it up. It took forever, but it was worth it. It's got a great design, it's got good special attack, good speed, give it a choice scarf, a modest one, and it's going to do damage to anyone. It's won me so many Wi-Fi battles. It even actually won me a tournament because it took out of Dragon Dancing Charizard X. It's just amazing. It's got good typing with Dragon Dark. Yeah, it's 4 times weak to fairies, but it's got good, like, a move pool. It's got U-turn, so you can get out of there if there is fairies. And basically anything it attacks, it's going to do massive damage to. That's why it's number 1 on my top 5 favourite Pokemon. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment and sub, and leave your suggestions for other top 5s in the comments below. We appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.